Giveaway is open. Quiet on the set. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. In no other frickin' better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, two idiots who misinterpret the news, so you don't have to. The dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours and pet Lily.
It's the Lily Show. Hi, Lily.
Because Lily is right here saying, pet me.
Long live NBNN. That's right. We are the longest lived show on the interwebs when it comes to Shroud of the Avatar. So thank you, Bridge Troll, for that.
Longest running show related to Shroud of the Avatar.
Is that
so? Many people have come, many people have gone.
You can't beat them, outlast them. It's my thing, and I live by that because I've got the stamina and I've got no life.
Yeah.
But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Thursday, November 4th, 2021, here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar.
Cut that out.
And, of course, we've got more release notes for you. We've got some questionable decisions for you, as well as...
Wait.
What? You're gonna love this, and you guys out there are gonna love this. I know Sean Butts already loves this. So we're gonna get right to it. We're gonna jump right on out to the Tweetiverse today.
What? I mean, Laz will tell you. It's like I joined stuff at 11:57 today, so I am not prepped
Bridge Troll
for anything.
With 300 bits, gonna get himself a copy of Duke of Alpha Centauri.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bridge Troll, for your 300 bits. That'll get you a mystery game key.
Okay.
Let's get that off to him before we get started. Oh, look at this. Do I have him already there? No, I don't. But I'm sure he's not hard to find because he's at the top of the list.
You ready to go? 23 hours ago, New patch is live. Patch notes here. That was the patch that came out at the end or during the show
No, we covered
yesterday.
those patch notes
Yes,
yesterday.
yes,
Yeah.
I am aware.
That
As
was
I
the
said,
1
that is the
o'clock
patch that came
patch
out during the
that came
show.
out
Yes.
23 minutes early, right?
Yes. And then 1 hours ago, successful test. Starting in release 96, evictions will go to the magic movers instead of your whole lot being dismantled and going back to your bank in pieces.
Okay. Words matter. So let's click on that and expand that because
Okay.
some
Okay.
asshole had the audacity to ask the question.
Wasn't the player request for houses who rent expires go to the magic mover? Um, I mean, how many people actually lose their lot due to evictions?
Hello? Hello? This is just another case of not doing what the players ask and doing something yourself. So Jason says, so excited for this, ready to spread the word. Don't be too excited, Jason, because according to this, it's an eviction, and more likely than not,
Well,
you've never been evicted. You've forgotten to pay your rent, but you've never been evicted. Well, that's why I asked, Econdas. That's exactly why I asked. But going on
I
down to Belladonna Rose, you want to read Belladonna?
I understand evictions, but what about lots expiring due to players not logging in to update lots? I have one guy who's been gone a long time and his lot is about to fall. Those will also go to the bank.
Eh, eh, eh.
How did you handle the situation where other players have placed items on the lot? Do those go to that player's bank? Good question. I think other people's items, non-owner, would go to bank, or maybe it's what happens to vendors. Vendors will get packed still, show other people's items on them under the vendor tool, but shows they were packed more or less with options to send to bank. So excited for people to get evicted.
Yeah, so excited for people to get evicted, absolutely. But for people who have items on the lot, those items will go to the bank. If they have vendors on the lot, then Z is absolutely right. The vendor will go into storage, and you'll have to do the vendor search.
How many people have been? What's up, 31 Fox? How many people have been evicted from a POT
Hello,
in months?
thank you, thank you. Now again, as Econdas asked the question, maybe it's the same thing, but of course
No,
I had
it's
to
not.
ask. Well, that's my
Yeah.
2 cents. It's not. Yes, that's my 2 cents.
And Belladonna Rose also asked that. What about lots expiring? Those will also go to the bank.
So nothing. Bridge Troll though got us a sub, and Bridge Troll will get to pick a track.
Oh, and Econdas is like, well, the only time those evictions all happened was when Bladewick was sold. But
yes, yeah.
it's
Now
not very frequent.
I think in the whole time I've been in the game, aside from evicting myself out of a lot where I just wanted the lot to, be gone, or I was doing something like this happened when we were allowed to add more than 3 NPC towns to a character account, that I had to go move my lots, and thankfully it was just easy enough for most part since you can't transfer lots between characters, so I couldn't just store them in a magic mover and then transfer them over to my character. So I had to evict myself. But the great part about that was when they go to the bank that way, it tells you where they were. So I knew all the items in all those houses belonged, in that town, and it was just very easy to pretty much go back and just go and build that house again, because most of the deco for those houses, evict thyself. I've actually had to do that, Tina.
Yeah.
Actually had
But
to do that.
did you ever
One
get
replay with the host.
Buckshot on up?
I do.
Is it
I have it
Buckshot?
up, and I'm going to get this on
Okay.
screen.
Because
I'm going to type play
yeah.
on your side so that we can reduce the odds just a wee bit.
And
we
then we
are
are
ready.
clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. Don't forget exclamation mark play on both sides. That is twitch.tv/Cynicist and twitch.tv/Cynicist. And then do exclamation mark I love free shit to get on the giveaways. And remember, giveaways
I think
are
out of
triggered
all the
by
other
500
things,
bits or
I've
subs.
only had one actual eviction, and for the life of me, I couldn't remember why that person might have done it. It might have been they had sold the town, but aside from doing it myself, yeah, I've never experienced an eviction in a player-owned town because most POT owners, really want you to stay, and they want the people in their lots and filling up their town. So the chances that
So,
you're going to get evicted are pretty much slim to none. The only
so
time you're really
Laz,
going to lose your lot is when you fail to pay your rent.
got 10 seconds. And
Yes.
there is a request for what's your Rockstar Club ID?
What is my Rockstar Club ID?
Yes.
I forget.
Let's see. People want to join you in Grand Theft Auto. But we are dropping down the board. Remember, this is Buckshot. It does not matter if you're first, second, third, or fourth. You or even last. It is the
You can
winner
win.
is the person that is closest to the center in this game of marbles.
I guess it helps if I show all the marbles coming down. And that reminds me, today is
Are you
Thursday.
displaying marbles?
I am. Now I am.
Okay.
And that means I get to go log into GTA and claim a new car today and see what bonus events are happening and what other things are going on, because every week.
Are you saying that it is not a car that was released like years ago and has all the details related to it being released years ago? It is a completely brand new car that's only available. So it's truly
almost,
rare?
or it may, if it is, because I haven't been to the point where actually there was one mistake where I actually got the same car twice in a week. And that was, and you're not supposed to be able to do that. So that was a mistake on their part. But they have skins for their cars. One replay can't. So if they even did, then that skin on the car, reskin it, make it a new one-time only deal. You can only win it off the podium. And then you can always repaint the car and do whatever you want after that. But you can only get that the 1 week it's out. Period. So one replay getting himself a copy of, well, he's getting scrolls. He ain't getting a copy of anything. He may be getting a copy of something.
Mom got some scrolls. That's all I got to say.
One replay, what is your in-game name? I'm not familiar with your in-game name so that I can send you some scrolls. You can just type that. There he goes. He's already way ahead of me. He's way ahead of me because he knew I was going to be asking that question.
Yeah.
And I wonder, do I even have you as a friend? That's the wrong place for that name. I'll have to check my friends list.
Oh. Yeah, and I have to come over here, and I have to go to
Player's already on my list, so I already had you as a friend, which is good. Let's go ahead and send you some scrolls, and then we will pick a winner and send somebody a mystery game key. All right, hope you're all raffled up because we are ready for the first giveaway of the day. Closing the giveaway, picking ourselves a winner. And Jigoku, congratulations. You are the winner. Let's see what we've got for Jigoku.
Remember, 500 bits or sub, make that little bar go up or go to the sides.
Yes, that
Make
little
it
bar
do
right
things.
there. That one. Lorelei is the name of the game. And that is a $12.99 game on Steam going out to Jigoku. Congratulations to you. Jigoku's got one heck of a game library, thanks to us here. Thanks to all her winnings. And if I can copy that properly, that would be even nicer. Send her the proper stuff.
We're doing things. We're doing things. Doing. Do you have the DeLorean with missiles?
I've got the flying DeLorean. Yes, I've got that.
Okay.
I forget whether it has missiles. I also have the James Bond submarine car, the one that you can drive off of land into water and then drive back onto land.
Okay.
I've got like all the really cool stuff. Matter of fact, I was so bored last week. I went out and I like just started buying every piece of wardrobe stuff I could because I've got so much damn money that I just don't know what to do with it.
Okay.
And yeah, the sub car is awesome. I really don't use it for that. I just have it because I have it. Just like most of my other stuff. Bridge Troll. I think I've played with you before in the past, and the Mark II is probably it's just my go-to. That and the armored Kimura or Carmora, however you pronounce it, which is great because it's like almost impenetrable when you're doing those heists and stuff, and you need to get up close and you can shoot through the windows, but they can't shoot you through the windows. Yeah, it's just
blah.
Yeah.
Yes. And Lily is back on. She is having fun. So where were we yesterday in those patch notes there, Laz?
Patch notes. We were at the I think we did the deeds were upgraded. Was the last thing we did on those notes.
Okay, we did not get the but did that come in release 90? We didn't do the deeds upgraded because we didn't
because
patched in.
Because we pointed out that it was one of them things that was not supposed to be possible, right after the Scarecrow.
That we talked about that when it was patched in weeks ago.
Well, I believe we covered it yesterday, but for anybody who might have missed it, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't point that out yesterday either, that it was patched in and release 94, you mean?
Buzzkill asking the troll-like question, was this patch heavily tested on QA?
No.
No. Was it tested on QA? No. Was it tested on a local environment? Yeah, maybe.
5 minutes.
Yeah. Once.
We don't need no stinking tests.
Yeah, Tina with the answer. We don't need no stinking test. So where were we? I need a keyword to search for.
Deeds.
Okay. Hold on. Deeds. Okay. Maybe we did talk about that.
That's what I'm saying. So you want the one right after that, the Obsidian Street Lamp.
The Obsidian Street Lamp can now be placed on other decorations which accept child objects such as blocks and walls.
Nice.
The legacy version of the Epic's PAX ring now provides the appropriate jewels upon salvage. Any players who salvage these items before the fix have already been sent any missing items via the in-game mail.
Now, again, this is one of them, unexplained mysteries of the universe. It takes about a gazillion rings to make the legendary. And the amount of jewels you get, I think, is like 3. But if you took the gazillion rings, the chances that you would get more than 3 is just
way higher.
way higher than breaking down a legacy ring. So why in the world would anybody ever take the time to collect all those rings, put them all together to get? I mean, if there was an item that you could get that only came out of the legendary ring, I would understand that, but it really doesn't
but it's
make.
not. It's Shroud math, man. It's Shroud
Yes.
math. That's all we got to say.
Don't waste your time going to legendary. Just break down the rings individually. You got better chances that way.
Just crush all of them. All the
Tina,
low stuff.
with the next troll, I don't always test my code, but when I do,
it's in production. The Warlock's Chain recipe now only requires a common Heart of Rule,
which is all it should have required to begin with.
Hey, you know what? Shroud math. Combat and skill changes. Lightning Storm, a new spell, has been added to the air magic tree, which summons a volatile cloud of highly charged air, which rains down lightning bolts on those caught within the effect radius. Those so unlucky to be caught within this blast area are very likely to be stunned for a short period of time. This skill will be available on the trainer after the first release of this first patch after this release. So, because it's not actually going in on the release, you have to wait for patch in order for it to be available, and then changed because it may or may not cause.
So, do words really matter here? As we pointed out in yesterday's show, Econdas, would you be so kind as to hit us with the lightning storm, please?
Wait. Jack, did you resub to Shroud since Chris is playing through the game now as you demanded years ago? Challenge number 2 was the devs a dev must complete the entire quest line on an account without cheating. No one has done that as a dev. We do have several employees that completed it prior to becoming a developer, and we have several developers that completed it with cheating.
You may want to hold up on that, Econdas.
But we do not have a single developer of Shroud of the Avatar who has completed the entire quest line without cheating while being a developer. So, have I resubbed yet? No.
Okay, so back to do words matter on that lightning storm. Do you have your game up?
I have my game up.
So we are sitting effectively in an area that is safe. Is that correct? Because lightning storm makes a volatile cloud of highly charged air, which rains down for those caught within the effective radius. So do you have to be at the radius point, or one more time,
Econdas? Wait, hold on. PvP duel. Econdas, accept my challenge.
And then do the lightning storm.
Yes. Wait, why am I getting hit? There is nothing happening. There are no lightning bolts attacking me.
But you seem to be getting hit anyway.
Oh, shit. Econdas, you dick.
Don't claim his body parts.
No. And why is your onk take so fucking long?
That's okay. I'm resin you.
Skull. And I am going to be Cannibal Stew. Well, we're not in a party, Laz, so how can you res me?
Oh, that's right. That doesn't work because Shroud math. Yeah, sorry.
Because Shroud math, you can only res someone in your party.
Stupid game.
Blue healer. Okay, the real question is, what kind of bounty am I going to have to pay to Econdis? The
What
price
did
of
he
the
get
Oracle.
off you?
The price of the Oracle is nothing. What the
Because
fuck?
Jack holds nothing.
You had no loot, just body parts. Oh, is that because we have once again completely disabled loot from PvP?
I think that's maybe because it was just a
duel.
A duel. Yes, wasn't actual PvP.
I've gotten stuff. I mean, yeah. Hey, town no ransom. Oh, but this is a player. This is not a player-owned town. This is an NPC town.
It says it right up there on your compass.
Yeah, town no ransom. Why are the fucker towns no ransom? Why is loot disabled in a town?
Because PvP is so good in this game.
Yeah.
That's so good that Chris is going to be having QA sessions with anybody who wants to join, but he's only taking input from a select handful of PvPers he trusts. So you're welcome to come join him, but don't expect your input to be taken because he's only going to be taking it from a handful of people he trusts. And he actually said this on his last live stream. So,
don't forget this glorious thing about PvP kills. If we bring up that leaderboard, holy fuck, it's got 2 people in the last day.
Let's see, leaderboards. I haven't looked at a leaderboard. Actually, the only time I ever look at leaderboards is when we bring them up here on the show. Look at that. Let's see, last 7 days.
That's still loading.
Yeah.
Shroud math and figuring out what's going on. Let me go find leaderboards again.
Is really
last day.
This can't be loading this long because I doubt there's that many people. I think it's just broken.
Yeah. Well, if you go to 30 days, 55 people. Woo!
Yep, still loading.
What did you click on? Oh, you have to close the window. 7 days is horrifically broken. Thanks to Shroud math. It should take less than half a second.
Yeah. There it is.
But the only people I trust related to PvP are the people that PvP.
Bridge Troll, that is a question that Jack and I have been asking ourselves for quite a long time. Why do we even talk about PvP in this game? Because there is a mechanic for it, and Chris keeps bringing it up, but Chris doesn't understand that people don't want a PvP for next to nothing. People either want to be in a game like GTA where you don't have a choice, you are PvP as soon as you're in multiplayer. Red Dead Redemption, same thing. You do have an option to hide, or go passive where you can't do anything to anybody and they can't do anything to you while you're fiddling around from stuff. But once you come back out of that, somebody walks by and wants to blow you away. That's it. You're dead. So it's either kill or be killed in games like that. And that becomes fun because at least, you battle, or if you don't like it, you just run away. But there's nothing to be gained here. In GTA, if you've got over 5,000 cash on you and somebody kills you, they can swoop in and take your cash. Anything under 5,000, you're safe. But once you go over 5,000, if you're running around with 100,000, 200,000, $1 million, in game cash, and somebody kills you, yep, that's all theirs. All they do is swoop in and take it. Now they can't take your possessions. They can't take anything else, but the game cash is up for grabs. And, Jack and I have a very, very good solution for PvP. Would bring in a lot of players, and that is, tell him, Jack.
Full loot.
Full loot. That's right. Full loot. Or put it, again, we can't carry gold here, so gold won't be one of those concerns. Unlike in New World, where they had a gold dupe, so they disabled the gold dupe, and what do you know? Players found a way around the gold dupe with another gold dupe, same day, and yeah, it was a gold dupe fooled by a gold dupe. Full loot, that's right. Well, that's my point, Tina. That's why full loot makes sense, because we don't have gold, so you have to compensate with something else, which would be the resources you're carrying, the equipment you're carrying, the goods you're carrying, because you can't get gold in this game. So full loot would be the answer.
People will say is, but what about all those asset store items I bought or those pledge items I bought?
Those are all safe.
Those are newbie items until you convert them to patterns so they wouldn't be dropped.
Bridge Troll, we don't have gold that we can carry on our persons.
Yeah.
So that's non-lootable, because it all stays in the, ether. It stays in some realm where you don't have pockets for coin, and I can't give Jack gold coins, out of my pockets. They just transfer mysteriously.
Yeah. And it's like, y'all remember that stealing skill that was in the game? That pickpocketing skill that was in the game along with...
Now, Tina says, no, you carry all your gold on your person. No, I do not. I carry a card on my person that takes it out of the ether, because, again,
I got to figure out what this is.
I can't pickpocket somebody and steal their gold like I used to be able to do in UO. So again, if it's not in my pocket and it's not a pile of gold that I can drop or I can steal, it's not on my person. It's a credit card. Secondus, or does the pattern come off? What was the question?
Someone tried to schedule a call at 12:30 with me. What the fuck?
No. If you put an eternal pattern on your crafted weapon, can you lose the weapon and pattern in PvP?
Yes. Yes. Because you took that item and you converted it to a pattern.
Yep.
It is now lootable. Yes.
Yes.
But
and pickpocketing is not in game. Let's go look at those skills. I believe that was removed from the game quite some time ago. That was under what was that under? That was
I mean, pickpocket is still there, but it's been completely screwed.
Opportunity strike, backstage.
Subterfuge.
Oh yeah, it is still there. I thought
the
reason why Spiff left is because that was taken out at one point.
Lock picking was taken
lock picking. Okay, my bad. Lock picking.
Yeah.
Right. Pickpockets, you can pickpocket and you get better chances if you're behind somebody, but you also have to be in PvP mode in order to pickpocket. If you did not know that. Okay, that's right.
And you can't pickpocket NPCs.
Which again was one of the fun things in the original Ultimas, was being able to go around to the shopkeepers and pickpocket your blasters and your weapons and your equipment and your food, so you didn't have to spend any gold. And fight guards and steal the guards' armor and walk around playing a guard. Yeah, I mean, all that great stuff that was, fun.
Yeah.
Not possible here.
No. It's like, nope.
And then more guards spawn and kill you. Yes.
And then kill you. Yeah. But
That's only if you
no,
had the insta-spawning guards. You know, sometimes that didn't happen. Sometimes you could outrun the guards and get outside the city's border.
yeah, or harder guards come in. Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Yeah, our guards. Well, let's go see what our guards do when somebody goes and steals something. Let's see.
man, I don't want them to magically appear and then like find me for stealing
Yeah,
a piece of sausage.
if they even magically appear. Let me steal that.
All right, I'm gonna watch you for that.
Look at that! I stole that right in front of him, and nothing happened.
Wait, yeah, you have to do several of them.
I shouldn't have to do several of them. I should just have to do one. As long as he's looking at me, that guard should show up.
The funny part is that table is completely empty now. I stole it all.
Oh
Why?
well.
Why am I not getting caught? Oh, there, the guard finally
Halt.
came.
There he goes.
Yeah. Oh no, a levy.
You've been
Yeah,
levied a fine. And I can't continue this conversation because the guard just mysteriously showed up out of nowhere and then disappeared. But he fined me. I'm sure it was what 100 and
wait. Do you have the guard on your? The
no,
guard
just
doesn't have to see you. It's the NPC.
no. The Justicar,
Yeah, but the Justicar magically appears.
and yeah, now he's appearing again. The
Yeah,
fine,
but that one's mine.
but it showed up on my screen.
Yeah, and until I hit goodbye.
Oh, I don't. I didn't even hit. Yeah, see.
And the like the crappy thing is I can't have my inventory open at the same time as I steal something to sit there and say, okay, how much gold did I just lose?
So now these guys keep coming for you,
Yeah.
and it keeps popping up on my screen, even though they're
Okay.
coming for you.
Are you stealing shit?
I was, but the guards that keep popping up say Jack Cynicist. They don't say Lazarus Long.
Well, you need to steal more. I see. Why
And
do
now
I
I
see
can't
things
steal
on
this
this table?
stuff because it's respawning. And I
Double
can't
click.
steal.
Double click some
I
more.
can't. I'm hitting E. I'm double clicking. I can't steal it now.
Well,
I'm
come over
clicking like
here.
I'm clicking like mad.
Come over here and steal these apples and potatoes. Oh, wait, they're not inside of a box.
There
There's
it
your
is.
Justicar.
There he is. And it doesn't tell me what the fine is.
No, it's
Should
like
tell
1,000
me.
gold.
Yeah, it's like 1,025. Let me see if it shows up in the window there.
Is it in?
125 gold. 125 gold for the theft.
Where did you see that?
That's it. That's in the
Oh.
main window.
Oh, I had to go to my Lua one. Pays 1,025 for theft. 1,025.
Yeah, it goes up, but I guess it's been a long time since I've
So
done it, so it was
I
only
was dinged.
125.
What? My virtue must be much more.
Where'd it go? It was just there.
Yeah, they capped it at some value, and that value is probably 1,025.
That's really weird. There it is. Okay, 125.
What are you trying to do?
I keep pulling out my window to show everybody because it's behind me, and like when I put it and dock it back, it's like right up top. When I pull it out, I got to scroll back a mile to get to it. So I just couldn't figure out why. Yeah, it was a mess. Yeah.
Great things.
But yeah, you know.
Hey man, where is my shroud of the avatar? Am I black again? Am I gray? No, I am still a shining white pinnacle of virtue.
It depends on how much you steal. If I stole a bunch more, it would eventually get up to 1,025. But
yeah,
like I said, and I got away with stealing all those other items, so you know, it is what it is.
I am a pinnacle of virtue in this game. My Shroud of the Avatar is glowing white. I am not a
Pinnacle
thief.
of virtue.
Oh, bullshit. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, and Jack is just spotting a spotless white coat.
Yes, Red Dragon, I am quite aware of that, and this is where we're talking about the differences, but because Bridge Troll asks, why do we keep talking about PvP? And it's because Chris keeps bringing it up, and Chris keeps wanting to do this PvP system to entice players, but when you have a PvP system that is worthless, nobody's going to come play, and I compare it to how cool the PvP is in games like GTA or the old Ultima Online, which is what we should be basing it on, and all those things that people are looking for to relive those nice little, feelies that, when you play this game, you get this, remembrance of the old games and why you came to play this game in the first place is because you wanted to get all those fuzzy good feelings, going the way of fertilizer. Absolutely.
Well, it is one where we have to look at. We have 1/100,000th of the players in the more popular games. Like that one that he mentioned on the stream and said he's never going to mention again. Dozen times later, he's still mentioning it. That thing Amazon made. We have to look at things that what are going to actually attract players to play the game.
Absolutely.
The current system is not attracting players.
Quite lacking.
And those players have, I mean, so 31 Fox, D mean EQ. UO player run shards have more players than Shroud of the Avatar.
Indeed.
That should not be possible.
And you know why? Because
why
they
does
have full loot PvP.
Yeah. Loot is a major issue.
It is. That is exactly the major issue.
Yeah. And I'm only talking about like online games, not single player games. I mean, it's like when we start thinking of what do we do to make this game more marketable? Our existing
which by the way, New World is buying up all the advertising, so Shroud can't get any advertising because New World is driving the price of advertising up. So we can't get any advertising for this game. Those are Chris's words, by the way. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen an advertisement for Shroud of the Avatar, period, in my 7-8 years that I've been here. We did see
that one Facebook ad that made it look like a Facebook game that was very, very confusing.
That was, and you saw that. I didn't. Again, I've never been fed an ad. And the only other thing
I've never been fed an ad because I've got a bunch of ad block.
You got ad blockers up, yeah.
Yeah.
Killed the troll. Killed the giant. An hour or so invested by a team of 12, and one person gets meh loot. Absolutely. I don't know about that, Candace. I'm starting to think that it's something on your end because I'm not kicking any arrows or anything like that over here. And normally when people say that, I see myself kicking some errors, but last 2 days, you're the only one to complain, and there's been no errors during those complaints. So I'm going to guess that there's something going on. You may want to stop those torrent downloads, Stop downloading that prawn. Yeah.
Yeah. It is one where it is extremely frustrating. It's like we need to find systems that are going to recruit players, get them to stay. PvP is one of those. And it doesn't help that when
refresh,
Chris can't identify what his role is at Port Nib. Okay. or if you prefer Catalarium.
All right, now everybody says they're seeing it.
Yeah.
That means
But
my internet's about to go down. I'm not seeing
but-
any buffering, no nothing here at all.
Yeah. But
I
we
noticed-
have to improve. And
What's that, Mom?
You're the only one who's not seeing it.
Well, I usually get errors when it happens. So, I mean, you know.
I don't see it because I don't watch Laz's stream.
Yeah.
Now, my camera will get blurry quite frequently because of the autofocus on it being useless. Thank you, Logitech.
Yeah. I'm the only one home at the time, so.
Laz is downloading porn off of news groups in the background and recompiling them. Okay.
Hey, MIRC, forget news groups.
So Chris can own Catnip Games. Okay. He is the registered agent, or not the registered agent. He is registered. He owns Catnip Games as an LLC. Remember, if you go to shroudoftheavatar.com, it is copyright Portalarium. If you go to Steam and you download the game, the developer is Portalarium. The only place that says that
Catnip you pay for
Games
a subscription,
owns
your payment goes
and
to Portalarium.
Owns and operates according to Catnip Games' stream. Catnip Games owns and operates Shroud of the Avatar. If you go back to what is Chris's role, as he said during the stream the other day, why did I get a network error? He can't identify.
I don't know. I just brought up the stream window, and it looks like it's chugging right along on my side. So I suggest you all just hit refresh.
He can only identify himself as the head dev. He can't identify, hey, I own and operate Shroud of the Avatar.
Also, his own words.
His own words. He cannot identify. I mean, it's like.
Well, the question is, if he can, why didn't he? Is I guess what you're stating, right?
Yeah. Like, why can't you be clear about what your role is as you are presenting it from everybody? I mean, every other game developer, whenever they're trying to stream their product, it's like, hey, I'm the CEO of this studio, and today we're going to be playing this game developed by our studio. It's not that hard.
Yeah, moving right along. Let's get back to some patch notes.
Yeah. Chaotic Shield has been redesigned. The Chaos Magic spell now creates a shield. This was so tested thoroughly that no one's ever heard this before. The Chaos Magic spell now creates a field of chaotic energy, boosting confusion resistance, chaos bolt damage, torpid torments, focus damage rate, and range. Tabula Rasa's range and the Chaos Mage's chaotic feedback skill. Chaos specialization increases the duration and power of these effects. I still want to know, why didn't they do the Chaos Magic tree as one skill, and you use that skill, you have no idea what it's going to do.
Chaos.
It is absolute chaos. Why didn't they do that? I mean, that would have been so much more entertaining. So when Chris streamed during your time slot the other day, did he ask if you were streaming first? No.
I don't recall him streaming during our time slot because
he did. He started it. He started the other day at noon. Thankfully, Laz was off that day.
I was going to say, what was it? The day I wasn't here, Tuesday?
Yeah, it was the day that you weren't here is when he streamed at noon.
And no, he doesn't ask us. We don't get no love. We don't ever get any raids from them. We don't get any what is the word? Hosts from them. So when we are live every day, if you go over to Shrouded Avatar, we're not on the host list, but if somebody comes on in the middle of the night who, they get hosted. Don't ask me why, because yeah. No love for the boys.
It's okay. We need to do better.
The
And
critics get
that's
no
the
love.
important thing. Yeah, I mean, just take Chris's 2-hour stream yesterday. He identified
Thank you, Winfield.
15 bugs.
Fish. Well, again, it's things like I'm going to be hosting this PvP stuff on QA, and I'm going to be taking feedback from people I trust. Anybody's welcome to join, but I'm probably not going to take feedback from you guys because, I'm going to take it from the people I trust. So, why would I take my time to go join in this and toss in my 2 cents if you're only going to listen to the people you trust? And you've blatantly announced this to the whole world. I mean, really, why would I take the time to do that? I'm not going to. Yeah, not going to.
Yeah.
So when you start doing that, again, that just really puts a damper on, why I don't do a lot of things, because again, I'm going to point to today's tweet. Let's go back to the Tweetiverse real quick. And again, words matter. Successful test starting in 96. Evictions will go to the magic mover. And of course, the request was for houses who rent expires. Nobody ever gets evicted. So why we're going with evictions when the players wanted the rent expiration is just one of them things where he doesn't listen to what the players are asking for. Now, again, granted, Akonda said maybe that is the same mechanic and that's what he means, but I've asked a question there.
He clarifies, not to Lazar myself, but to who was it?
Belladonna.
Belladonna, with those will also go to the bank.
That's expiring lots, which would be a rent expiring, technically. And let me just take a look here real quick while I'm thinking about it, because I'm doing a rent test on QA, but they just updated that information. Now, for those who might not know or who haven't been paying attention to what we tell you, rent has now been extended to 60 days. So I have about 7 days remaining on these lots, 7 and 8 days on these 4 lots, respectively. But the problem with rent being extended to 60 days now is once I drop below, and I've got the gold for it. I've got, more gold than I know what to do with my credits. I've got 1.75 million sitting there. So I am going to let this run down, and you're going to see the fallacy with this new update, because by the time I run out 60 days on my keep lot, I'm going to owe so much gold, it's going to be ludicrous, because every day that you're late on those 60 days, the adds up. So that's 2,000. What is it? 1,000 gold a day, I think it is. I forget what it is on that. But even
1,000 or 2,000.
Yeah, even on my, I think it's 1,000 on a village lot.
500 on a row lot, 1,000 on a village, 2,000 on a town, 4,000 on a
hold on, I gotta look at this now.
City.
Let's go to the help.
Let's go to the help. 16 on a keep, and 32,000 gold a day on a castle lot.
That's what it used to be.
Well, that's what it. I mean, and the fact that it's so low is still absolutely insane. It should be so much higher than that. As far as those rental prices or the taxes due on a day, because you know what, the Oracle gives you 500 gold a day.
Yeah, they need to update this in their notes, because
we do need a gold sink. We
I'm gonna
absolutely
bring
do
this
need a
up
gold.
because this is funny as all get out again.
What?
I went over and pulled up the help just for giggles and grin on taxes and
Oh,
upgrading a deed.
wait. How do you help? Oh, help actually launches the web page.
Yeah,
Okay, and where are we going to in the help?
upgrading a deed.
Hold on. Deed. Upgrading a deed.
And read the note at the bottom of upgrading a deed before deeds and houses.
Hold on.
'Cause that needs to be updated because we're never going to do this.
Hold on. You read off the line because I don't know
Note
which one you're
that you
talking about.
cannot upgrade a lot deed to a tax-free founder keep or castle, or tax-free keep or tax-free keep or castle, which is redundant. However, you can upgrade to other keep castle types, example, to a tax-free player-owned town keep. So, yeah, because we're never going to do that, but we just did that this past release. So somebody needs to get into the update notes, into the player notes, and keep things updated because that is no longer true. But this is just one of those. We're never going to do it. You can't do it. It's in the notes, and now we just decided to go against all that, and we're going to allow everybody to do it, even though those were pledge items, and nobody's supposed to ever be able to do it.
Yeah.
But I was looking for taxes. I thought that there would be the list of taxes here, but apparently that information is nowhere to be found in this document. Let me just try a quick search for 1,000 just to see. And there are 0. Yeah, so there is nothing
it's all pocket
mentioning.
change.
Yeah, nothing mentioning what the rents are. But yes, I think I'll have to go look again. I'll know it. I think I get like 30. Yeah,
I have no idea what Lass is doing today. Nobody does.
derailing the train. But moving right along.
You know what?
We did need the gold sink, absolutely.
We did. We still do. But it is time for us to start thinking
Say
about
goodbye
what we're going to
to
be
all our
doing
friends and company.
and making sure that everybody's
Make
doing
sure you're
exclamation
raffled
mark
up. That's
I
right.
love free shit on both streams, twitch.tv/Cinesist, twitch.tv/Cinesist, and possibly twitch.tv/NBNN Nudes.
Don't forget to tune
Yeah.
in to NBNN 5 days a week right here for your entertainment and pleasure, where we misinterpret the news so you don't have to, on a little show called Lunch. The BMC wants you to come join them out in Black Rock Cove. If you're a crazy, like-minded miner type and you want to join the Britannia Mining Company, go to bmcguild.com/join. Fill out an application and somebody will be with you shortly. If you're looking for guild pricing for all your goods, visit Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region near the town of Exeter. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock. ShroudMusic.com for ABC files, and ShroudMarketplace.com for all those freely tradable items that you just can't find anymore in game at Shroud Marketplace, because you can buy or sell anything and everything Shroud of the Avatar related at ShroudMarketplace.com.
Okay, ShroudMarketplace.com, place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Over 200 different players registered as vendors, each vendor responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. So you get all kinds of great stuff, including like an Obsidian Keep, 10 million gold, adventurer level characters. Anything and everything, as long as it's not a bannable offense, can be bought
Obsidian
or
Keep?
sold
What are they kidding me?
at ShroudMarketplace.com.
Oh, that's the keep. Okay.
Yeah.
I got
the tower.
Yeah, I was gonna say we used to get that money for the tower. Let me see what the keep's worth these days. What does it keep worth?
Hey, you know what? Anything and everything Shroud related can be bought or sold.
Who's selling that? They
ShroudMarketplace.com.
really need to update their pricing because you can get it actually. It's only $60 in game, so whoever's selling that really
Oh,
needs.
is that one heritage? Is that one heritage?
But that's heritage. Yes. Okay. So
Yeah,
there is a
see,
difference. There is a difference. Yes.
heritage versus non-heritage.
Versus non-heritage. So never mind. The non-heritage
Yeah.
it's got to be
And
worth a little bit more. Absolutely.
you can even find like spider essences and all
Spider
kinds of stuff.
essences making their appearance new to the game. That's right. If
That's
you
right.
want spiders in your dungeons.
Anything and everything. ShroudMarketplace.com. Register that account, buy stuff. If you want to sell stuff, click on vendor registration and start listing your items. As long as it's Shroud related, you can put it up there.
That's
Okay.
right.
It is time for us to pull a giveaway. And
Let's see who our winner is.
And I'm giving away Warhammer 40K.
Andrekos. Congratulations.
Boss Wolf. That's going to Dwip. Dwip. You're getting Space Wolf. Warhammer 40K. Woohoo.
And Andrekos has got himself a copy of Disciples 3, a reincarnation on Steam, which was, I believe, $9.99 I just saw.
And that's $18. And I'm getting another call, so I got to go, guys.
That's
Bye-bye.
right. I'm Laz. That's Jack. We are NBNN. Have a great day, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Greetings.
Hot Mike.
Hello.